Hello, everybody. All right. My laptop is dead. So we're just going to see if I can see all the comments here through my broadcast software. We'll give it a go. If you're watching, I'd love for you to say hi and we can test this out and see if this is working. My name is Darlene. I'm with Featherweight Doctor here in beautiful North Idaho. I am very happy to be here. It's been a few weeks. Summer gets really crazy, especially this time of year right before quilt camp. That's right. Quilt camp is right around the corner for those of you coming to play with me next weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. I had my first guests show up today. Mom and Dad rolled in from Phoenix. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's okay. I'm fine. Everyone's fine. So I thought for tonight we would look and do a little project. I had the suggestion a couple of years ago. I put out the pattern for our foot controller for the protective bed covers, and someone was like, "Could you tell us how to make those tool bags you sell?" So we are going to do that today. I thought that was a good project. I've got two things here. It's easier to make them in twos than in making a single one. So we're gonna make two tool bags today. Oh, I need pins. Mom, can you hand me pins, or Dad? The red hat thing there. Okay, pins are an important tool. A serger is also an important tool. So hello, Megan from Oregon. Thank you for saying hello. Thank you, Dad. Okay, let me see. Good, my connection is working. If anybody's on YouTube, say hi. That would be great. I'm on an hour earlier than normal because we've got some things going on tonight and I didn't want to cancel the show again. So I put a thing out. I hope you guys saw it. I need to do this. Yes. Okay. So you need some tools in order to make one of these. I have my friction pen, which we sell on our website. I have a little ruler. You'll need a little ruler for marking your grooves for your screwdrivers. Hello, Cindy from Branson, Missouri. That's awesome. Thanks for saying hi. And thanks, Deborah Miller, for saying hi. That's great. All right. You'll also need some fabric cuts. Did I already say serger? Oh, Andy's on. Hello, Andy. So you can see my serger in the other camera. So you'll need a piece of pre-quilted fabric, and it is 18 by 13. So the dimension is 13 by 18. Here we go. Okay, thanks, Mom. Here, and then I actually cut two of them because when you cut one with a fabric cut at 10, what did I say? It's not 13. It's 10 by 18. Did I say 13? I'm sorry. 10 by 18. It's easier to cut two at the same time. So here you go. Oh, good. You're on YouTube. Hello, Marcia. Thanks for saying hello. The other thing you will need is a matching piece of just regular cotton fabric. And I just cut mine 10 by 12 and I folded it in half on the short edge. These are your pockets for the top of the tool bag and the bottom of the tool bag. So I cut 4 of these because you need 2 for each tool bag, and we're making 2. And then the other thing you'll need is some 1.5-inch straps. I cut 1.5-inch straps and I cut them and press them in half lengthwise. All right, here we go. This is gonna blow your mind how easy this is. Thanks, Marcia. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my serger on. Cool. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my straps. So I'm gonna run this to the edge of my foot. The serger's loud, so sorry. And I'm just going to make some ties. I happen to have gray thread on the machine, and normally if I was making these to sell, I would have the thread be the same color, obviously. So I've got one tie. These are for tying your tool bag when everything is all said and done. Now Now you need 2 straps per, hello Miss Sowers, how are you? You need 2 straps per bag. I forgot to cut another set, so I only have 1 set of straps for one. Okay, here. You will also need a sewing machine, like a regular straight stitch. Your featherweight is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take my bag and I'm going to, let me direct this thing down. And I'm going to take my folded 10 by 12 inch thing that I have the fold on, and I'm going to put it in the fold in towards the bag. And this should be exactly, if you know, you can cut. Sometimes I can't cut. It just depends on the day. It should be exactly the same size as your other one. This is the top of the bag. So I'm going to pin on now the top piece here, you leave one side open. Oh, thank you for, I just reminded myself. All right. So on one of the folded 10 by 12s, you need to finish one of the short edges. You'll see why we do that in a minute. Okay. Since we're making 2, I'm going to go ahead and just do this one. Okay. All right, so one of my 10 by 12s that I folded in half on the short side, I have finished the edge. This is the top piece. It is going to go on here like this, and we are not going to stitch this down yet. So I'm going to pin this around here like this. I'll show you. So here and then on this side. And then we're going to take one of the other ones, and it's the bottom piece. So I'm going to make sure your fold is in towards the center of the tool bag. Ask me why I know that. Ask me why. What you been up to? I have been getting ready for quilt camp. Quilt camp is next week. I was out of town for a Western Washington trip and a workshop at Quilting Mayhem. This is still busy season. Hi, Sarah Stitches in North Carolina. Thanks for saying hey. So it has been crazy. All right, so I just want to show you what I have here. I've got the 2 folded in edge here. I've got one. The top one is finished on just the one. Finished on just the one side here. And now I'm going to sew, not through this. I'm going to fold this back. Sew here, across there, across here, all the way up and around, and then off so that this is a flap and it's hanging over. So that's how this bag goes together. I'm going to just put this in here. Let me change my camera angle. There we go. Okay, so as I'm getting close to this first flap, I'm going to move my pin so this doesn't roll on me. And now I'm going to just keep going around. Like that. Okay, I'm approaching this top piece here. So I'm going to move my pin like I did on the other side. This is all a trial and error thing for me. I've learned the hard way how to pin things properly. Like that. And then my last one is across the top here. I move my pin out of the way. Oopsie daisy. Yes, I'm early today because I have plans later and I didn't want to cancel the show again. I wanted to make sure I could get on. So I put my post out this morning that we were going to be at 3 instead of 4 Pacific. All right, so this is what we have. We've got, this is our base bag. So I've got, this is actually the bottom here. So there's one big pocket on all 3 sides with our folded edge in. And this is our top, which is just a flap to hold the screwdrivers in. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mark off our lines here. So I go 3, 3, and 2. So I have my little ruler. Let me show you what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go 3, put a little mark at 3, 3, and then 2. And then I'm going to just, this is a friction pen. It's goes away with my iron. So I'm going to just make some horizontal lines. Okay. So this is the last piece. You'll need a regular sewing machine for this, and I don't have one at my disposal. So what, now that I've marked these, all you're going to do is make channels. So right through with your regular sewing machine, and then on the side that isn't open, you're going to attach your 2 straps like so. These 2 little straps. They're going to get pinned onto here. All I do is I just kind of find the halfway point here, and I'm going to just pin this on here. Like that. And then again. My back is better. Honestly, I'm getting impatient with the healing process. I feel fine if I do nothing. If I do anything, I'm like laid out for 2 days. From someone that is a very active, was a formerly very active, busy person, this sitting still stuff is garbage. I can't, I cannot stand it. But I'm trying to be patient with the process, and I'm not very patient. So there you go. All right. So here, so then you would just sew down here and connect your 2 little straps. And then you would be all set with you would put whatever screwdrivers or anything in here that you wanted on the thing and roll it up. And you now have your tool roll, or I said that right, your tool roll. Like this. Hi, Polly. I am free of my body armor. Yes, we are having a lovely beginning of our weekend. So here you go. That is how you put together our little famous tool bags. I know once I get out of busy season and I can actually like focus on working out and regaining my strength, I know it'll come back to me. But in this busy season, I just haven't even had 2 seconds to be able to do that, really take care of me. But quilt camp kind of marks the end of um, the hellaciously busy season. And although I did kind of stack up my summer with classes and stuff because my daughter isn't getting married this year and there's no excuse. So anyway, hopefully I will be back to normal here. The doctor warned me that it would be a solid, once I started my rehabilitation, which wasn't until really like almost the end of February, it would be 6 months. So I'm not quite there yet. Have you tried seated Pilates? It isn't too harsh and hopefully will help straighten. That would be a good plan. I have like little exercises I'm supposed to do on the floor every day. I don't have time to do that. I love working out. I have a whole gym in our home. I haven't even had time to go in there if I wanted to. Like it's just been kind of crazy, but it's okay. As Sarah says, I'm having a knee replacement next week. Not going to have fun. Not going to be fun. You got to do the physical therapy. I know. I know what I need to do. And I'm going to continue to struggle until I start doing what I know I'm supposed to do. So you sound like my physical therapist. All right. Well, I realize this is a short show, but I just wanted to get on. I wanted to teach you guys something, and I wanted to hang out for a minute. I'm hoping next week after camp, I'm hoping to come live a couple times during camp is my plan. We're going to be doing some demos and stuff, and I'm hoping to do live demos. I don't have Reagan anymore, so she's not going to be there to help. I'll have to recruit someone else. Mom and Dad. All right, friends. It was really good to see everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Polly says, I found floor workouts way too harsh, but doing seated is more tolerable. Oh, that's good to know. Great wins. Oh, that's good to know too. All right.